All right, let's take a look at how to set up a device mockup here in PowerPoint. Now, if you have some familiarity, some background, some experience building simple shapes like rounded rectangles, which we have here, rectangles, squares, and of course circles, then you pretty much have all the skills you need to put this together. So let's just work with what we have here, right? These are all available under the Insert tab and the shapes. But what we'll do is just work with what we already have, since we already have these set up, just so you can kind of see what these parts are. Now, in this case, I'm going to build a white iPad, right? So I'm going to move all these over here to the side. They're a little bit large, right? They're a little bit large than what we're going to use, so we're going to scale some of those back. There's my screen. I'm going to take this one and use that for the actual screen. So the white part's going to be the actual iPad, and then we'll use this black rectangle here for the actual screen. I'm going to select both of them and make sure that they are aligned. So Format, Align, Align Center, and that looks pretty good. Leaving just a little bit of space down here in the bottom, and that's going to be for the home button. So I may want to bring it up, and I may want to move this one up just a little bit. This is where you can either work from an existing photo or your actual iPad if you want to look at that and kind of get that aspect ratio and the perspective between how close that screen is to the top. From now, this is going to be just fine. Whoop, just went away. I'm going to use this black circle right here for the camera. So I'm just going to scale that all the way down and bring that in the top. It's probably a little bit big. Here's a little shortcut key. If we hold the Control key down and scroll our mouse in and out, we can actually bring focus right up here to that object. So with that in place, I'm going to hold the Control key down again and then move my mouse up. And let's just make sure that is centered so I can select everything again, arrange, align, and align to center. And then we'll do the same thing here for the circle and the square. These are going to be the home button. So I'm going to bring this down over here. That's somewhere around there, and then we'll scale this down. We'll probably have to get in a little bit closer. But again, this is where the basic shapes come in, right? There's nothing special we're doing here. These are just really some of the most basic shapes you're going to find in any graphics program. PowerPoint certainly works just fine here. Somewhere around there is probably fine. Control key and then zoom out. And let's go ahead and center all of those. Arrange, align center. So really quickly, right, without a lot of gradients, without a lot of detail, we just created an iPad. Not bad, right? I move that over. Hold down my Control key, since I've already selected everything, Control, click and drag. And now I'm just going to look at maybe making a quick laptop. So here's the laptop screen. It's like it's a white one. So let's go ahead and reverse the colors here. So I'm going to take the outside shape. We'll change the format to black. Take this inside and make that a white. Probably need to move that down just a little bit. I don't need the home button, so just get rid of that, get rid of that. And well, kind of looks like a cinema display or an iMac at this point. Let's go ahead and insert a new shape. So we'll do this for the base of the laptop. I'm just going to rotate that around and let's bring it down somewhere around there. And this is where I might need to bring this up. Depends on how big this laptop is. I'm going to drag the yellow control handle in and place it down here in the bottom. Now with the same shape in place, I'm going to duplicate it. So hold down the Control key and just click and drag. And I'm going to scale this in a little bit. Well, actually quite a bit, right? Let me zoom in again. I want to make this the handle, right, where we actually open up the lid. So make that a gray. And let's make this no outline. I'll do the same thing here. All right. Actually, I need to make that darker now. Zoom out. Put that up top. And again, we're just working with simple shapes. And if I make this little fill right here, this circle a little bit lighter, it can be my camera for the laptop. And again, there's a lot more we could do here for detail if you wanted to spend a lot more time customizing some gradients and then the different shapes. But just out of the box real quick, just some basic rectangles, rounded rectangles, and you can quickly create your device mockups in Microsoft PowerPoint. Hope that helps. Thanks.